The Bombardiers. Dodging leaves behind an explosion that detonates after a short delay, damaging enemies around it. Now, this explosion does quite a bit of damage in PvE and PvP, but what I really care about are these drums. Look at these things. I mean, my god. They're fantastic. One of them's cracked, but that's okay. But you got little drumsticks too, and it's got a bit of a Jumanji vibe. I think it looks fantastic. Now, in PvE, these do quite a bit of decent damage, especially for ad clear. It's not so great for boss damage, but overall, if you have a lot of enemies surrounding you, you just do a little dip, dive, and dodge, and there you go, all the enemies are dead. Fortunately, they do have to be very on top of you, which is a little hard to do unless you're in Escalation Protocol level activities.
Stop banging those drums!
I'm sorry. Didn't even know you could hear that.
Now, some amazing builds that you can run. Definitely run with the Burning Edge and Blade Barrage subclass. Now, this allows you to dodge multiple times and do damage to a larger enemy with your bombs, especially lower adds. Then throw your knives, get your dodge back, rinse and repeat. It runs quite well, but the bomb only does about 6,500 damage, which is a fraction of what your knives even do. So unfortunately it doesn't do a considerable amount. Now, the ARCSTRIDER subclass, you can use Combination Blow in Gambler's Dodge. So every time you dodge, you get your melee abilities back, and then you get a punch, gets your dodge right back. This can stack up to 3 times damage with your punch, so everything you punch essentially just dies immediately. This allows for a really good combination with this bomb, essentially killing all the ads around you while you're meleeing and essentially not getting hurt whatsoever. You get your health back from this as well. Now, in PvP, I would recommend running NIGHTSTALKER because every time you dodge, you gain invisibility for some time. This works very well because, especially in PvP, people kind of know where you are, especially when you're trying to dodge around them. Hunters have very little resilience, so it doesn't really help too well. But what will help you is this season, the Void Battery can be accessed in the artifact, and activating a Void class ability grants an overshield and increases cooldown of your class ability. This allows you to get away from tight places. But it doesn't matter, because this thing is devastating. I'm just kidding. It doesn't do too much damage in PvP, unfortunately, but it can be really fun to meme on some people if you're having a little fun in the Crucible. Now, the maximum amount of damage it will do in PvP is upwards of 120, from what I understand, but I had a very hard time getting above 100 most of the time. The average is around 70 damage, which doesn't help you too often. Now, it can work very well with a lot of different guns and a lot of different loadouts. I would recommend sidearms, SMGs, shotguns, just get about half damage off there and just dodge whenever you get the chance. But you have to admit, these drums are fantastic. Now, these boots aren't too easy to get. You can essentially get them from any activity in the game. They'll just drop randomly from anything. I would recommend, if you want to get them as sooner than later, I would grab the Legacy engram from Xur. Get it? Legs? Legacy? Yeah. But you do need legendary shards. Am I right? Huh? Okay. I would highly recommend getting these boots. They are a lot of fun, but not too useful.
Would you stop with the damn drumming?
Well, I'm sorry. I just was really getting into your story.